Racing came into my family through my grandparents' influence. They were Navy family stationed in Europe in the late 60s, early 70s, became Formula One fans. And I was 8 years old. My grandmother bought me a big book about Formula One for Christmas. Talked about Emerson Fittipaldi winning the world championship in 1972. I became, at the age of 8, totally addicted to the sport. I memorized every fact in this one book. I kind of carried around like my Bible for a couple of years. I was 11, started racing go-karts in California where I grew up. Really got into left and right-hand turns at that point, road racing, and I made the pilgrimage back to Europe because all my heroes from that original book were in Europe. And so I moved back to Europe when I was 17 and started my career over there, just trying to make it happen in the open wheel ranks. Grand Am is a great blend of the traditional technology of sports car racing, the allure of endurance racing, and also racing being an operative word. In other words, the racing in Grand Am is fantastic if fans want to come and see, cars going neck and neck from different manufacturers, rubbing on each other. It's a place to be. So for me, it's a lot of fun because the fields are full. There's always someone to race against, and when you win a Grand Am race, it really means something because you've beaten some of the best in the world. Whether it's in the Rolex Series or the KONI Sports Car Series, the fields are full. You've got top-class sports car drivers from all over the world that have come here. Competition is tough. I mean, the teams I've driven for, we plan to wear out a lot of body parts. It's a lot of fun because the guys you're racing against I've known for years, and it's an amazing series to be in. This is a passionate endeavor. I think a lot of us, if we work this hard, something else will probably be a lot better off, maybe in some ways, but certainly we will do whatever it takes to be competitive. And in my case, being involved on the business side of a team with Patrick is something that was a great opportunity for me. I've just been driving for other people's teams for years and years. And as my career has moved through the sport, it's an opportunity for me to control my own destiny a little bit as a driver, although that's still my primary task, but also a chance to learn and back up that with some of the business aspects. And obviously having Patrick as a partner in that is fantastic. My initial meeting with Patrick, I'm a little embarrassed to say I didn't really know who he was. I was driving in a race in a top-level sports car series, and he came as a fan and hung out with the team, and we walked him around the cars and this and that, and I sort of said goodbye. We treated him like we would give the red carpet treatment to any fan, and then found out later he was obviously a person of some repute in another realm. And me having grown up in racing to some degree, I was a little socially stunted and had no idea what he was or who he was, or wasn't really up on my Can't Buy Me Love trivia.
It was disappointing. I gave him a box collection of my entire works, though, so he's now educated on what I've done and what I'm doing currently.
So he came to me as a student at a racing school I was the chief instructor at, and we developed a relationship in terms of teaching and coaching and became friends thereafter. And Patrick became a regular at some of the different teams I was driving for in terms of coming for the weekend and learning about the business. And then at one point either made the commitment or the mistake, depending how he looks at it, of being involved as a team principal. And it's been a lot of fun since then. What an exciting year we had last year in the KONI Challenge Series, myself and Scott Maxwell. We got several poles, we had several race wins, ups and downs. We were not leading the championship until one of the last one or two races. 7 different drivers could have won the championship, I believe, going into the last race. It was a culmination of, for me, 23 years as a professional driver in the sport, trying to make something like that happen. It was a perfect storm, and it was fantastic for the team as well as for Patrick, the commitment that he's put into us and the emotional investment that he's made in us. It was well worth it.